time it is, buddy?
Fever time.
Yeah, man!
Fire.
Everything that you carry, any luggage you take, all the ghosts you keep in hiding, they don't scare me away. No, 'cause I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you. There's a past that keeps on calling, or if it keeps you awake. I won't let a scar keep me from your lips. I catch every tear from your face. 'Cause I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you. I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you.
Come on, Mark.
Uh-oh.
You'll draw him in like a moth to flame.
I am less afraid.
This is for the best.
Let me adjust the microphone for you. Doctor. How's that?
Have a nice night.
Well?
Oh, what? Now we dance.
Oh, no.
It's not for you. It's for them.
But I have to go.
Now we dance.
What is it you've got running all through your veins? Well, I'm here to tell you, you've got the fever, and it's hard to tame. What is your passion? And baby, I'll tell you what my pleasure be. Well, it's fever for the showing, Be it horror, thrills, or fantasy, they give us fever with some sci-fi. Baby, we'll burn until we supernova all night long. Keep it coming, we love a good mystery. In the day you can feel it, during the night so hot it'll bring you to your knees. Well, it's fever for the showing, be it horror, thrills, or fantasy. They give us fever with some sci-fi. Baby, we'll burn until we supernova all night long.
And welcome everyone. Happy Thursday to you all. We are here just hanging out tonight. No big major plans other than to get ready for Yellowjackets. The season is getting ready to premiere in just a few hours, I believe, Dana. So everybody get ready for season 3 of Yellowjackets. And I believe Severance is going to be here tomorrow. If you've already watched it in another means other than the Apple TV Plus app, we have not yet, so no spoilers. Got word that Severance may or may not be lingering out there a little early. So don't no spoilers, guys, please, because we ain't seen it yet.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
But yeah, we're gonna go hang out tonight and kind of get ready for some of the new episodes, new seasons, all the good things that we love to watch and hang out and talk about, as well as show off some of the art that our D&D artist has completed. He's got my character done. I'm excited to show off what she looks like. So we're just gonna hang out tonight. You never know. Might put the link out there. We'll see where the night takes us. So how you doing tonight, Miss Dana?
We'll go with the flow. See what happens.
Yeah.
You never know.
That's right.
I'm good.
Good. You
ready?
ready?
I'm ready for some
ready
Yellow
for tomorrow?
Jackets. I'm ready.
I'm
ready.
It's Yellowjackets and it's Valentine's Day. I can't. Oh,
I know.
It's just that's the greatest holiday now. People get Yellowjackets.
I know. I'm so excited.
You can spend it with your loved ones and cozy up on the couch, watch some good like horror, mystery, supernatural. We don't know what Yellowjackets is. Well, I think it's got some supernatural elements, but it's still very mysterious in its ways.
Very true. We don't know what it is. Is it magic? Is it not magic? Are they crazy? Is it real?
Both.
What the fuck's going on? We don't know.
A little bit of everything. Missy's crazy.
We don't know.
I'm pretty sure she's crazy. The rest
Oh
of
yeah,
I don't
she's
know.
batshit crazy. Whether
She did a little bit.
it's real, not real, supernatural, not supernatural, she's crazy.
It did just a tiny bit. Before we dive into it, let's see who was hanging out with us tonight. I see BK hanging out with us first and foremost. What's up, Palmas? I said, why does he got to go back to Betray King? God damn it. What's up, Dark Elf? Glad to see you hanging with us. I'm still going to beat you at D&D. Moving along. What's up, Faith and Repentance? Glad to see you hanging with us tonight. Yeah, Dark Elf's he's one of our players, okay? So, you know, Dana's husband too, but it's fine. He's a player, and he's one that likes to play with my damn nerves. So he may or may not have to get, destroyed in the game. I don't know yet. We'll see.
You never know. Don't worry. I got your back. Don't worry.
I got you back. What's up, Unhinged? I'm going over to Scarlett's house today. Well, I mean, I don't know if I have enough room for everybody. It's an apartment. It's not much of a house, but I mean, yeah, sure, why not? Let's see, what are we going to dive into first? In fact, I will show this off first. And this is from our artist, Dana. I'll let you give some introduction to him while I pull this up.
Yes, He's awesome. His name is Liam. He's based out in, I believe, the UK. And it was funny how we met. He reached out to me because he's getting ready to open up his like Etsy shop to where he's going to be selling some characters and doing some stuff. And he wanted to get some feedback from some DMs. And we just started to talk about art and, kind of all the trials and tribulations we've had with finding artists and dealing with artists. And he ended up becoming our primary D&D artist, and yours is actually the first piece that we got done, and I think she's beautiful. I love it. I cannot wait
And
to
yeah,
see
I'm
what he
so
does with
excited.
everybody else's.
Right? I'm excited. I'm happy he did everything I
Yes.
asked for and more. So I was real pleased with it. And I don't have hooves. A dark elf. That's okay though. I know you want me to have hooves. I guess he wants me to have them just like him. I guess he has hooves. So he's feeling a little left out. He doesn't have normal feet. What's up, Comic Journey? Glad to see you hanging
I
with
know.
us
Pay him no
tonight.
mind. He pay him
I
no
know.
mind.
Look,
I think
he's gonna throw me off all
beautiful.
night too. Uh, I do love you, Dark Elf. Oh, God damn.
And you were debating. I love, and I actually love your character with its tail. I love all the little accents he put on it, and
Oh,
like he
yeah.
basically brought it to life.
I know. I was real happy because, like, I mean, I get to stab people slightly with it. I mean, right now it's just basically a cutter, but you never know. As we grow, I might be able to add some stones to it. Next thing you know, it's magical. It can be poisonous. The sky's the limits. Ain't that right, Dark Elf? You just never know what's
Yes.
going to happen in the game come the future. And I get my hands on them crystals again. Just never know.
And it's
have
just like I
power.
love his knowledge. I love the knowledge he brings to it because he's very familiar with D&D and fantasy and tabletop gaming. So it was very easy for, like, even when with you working with him, like he knew what a tiefling was, to where some
Mm-hmm.
of the artists we tried to work with in the past had no idea what a tiefling was. So trying to explain some of these characters to an artist who might not understand what these characters are can sometimes be a hindrance to trying to bring them to life. But his
Mm-hmm.
knowledge of just Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy and, really brought this character to life. And now he's working on Lindsay's piece, Lila the Pixie, and I can't wait
Mm-hmm.
to see what he's going to do with that.
Oh yeah. Oh, can't wait to see how all the team shapes out with it and get to see all of our beautiful characters come to life.
Yes,
That's
it's
what I was
just,
excited about because I
I'm
mean
in
we did.
awe.
We spent time. I'm sure I know everybody did. We all spent time trying to create things, backstories, and all that, and to actually see your character on paper kind of come to life is really cool.
Yes, and I love little details he put in with your dream catcher and your magic coming from your hand. Like everything is just he's awesome. And I'm going to be putting up just a channel for him in the D&D Discord, which I'm going to be updating at some point. I just have not gotten around to it because can't seem to not be sick. So I'm
Yeah, no,
finally
poor Dana
feeling
keeps getting
better.
hit.
So and I'm going to be rearranging the Discord and stuff, and you'll be able to reach out to him and everything. And he's an amazing artist.
I believe he starts with the sketches and everything in pencil and then gives it to us in digital. If I'm not mistaken, right, Dana?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. And he does, like, he's just so professional. Everything was step by step, and he made sure to reach out to you through every step that he took. And it was such a, like, I felt like a weight was lifted off our shoulders with him.
Oh yeah. No, it was fast too. At least compared to what we've done with others in the past. It was pretty quick. It was quick work. Like I said, I was satisfied, and people know I can be a little particular, so it was good. And yes, it is a tail. I don't know what the or is. It's a tail. Okay. Apparently, it's okay. Tieflings have tails. I was not. I was kind of opposed to it. They talked me into it. So now I got the
I
tail.
think it's great. It really gives the character something extra.
But there she is, guys. So hopefully very soon, in the next month or so, we will be able to launch the campaign over on Dana's channel, relaunch it rather, and get to see what our
Yes.
characters can do in action.
Yep. And I believe your character is still going to be Titania Gaia.
That she is. What is
She's
up, EJ
awesome,
Wicks?
and
Glad to see you hanging
can't
with us
wait.
tonight. I know, I'm excited. So there she is, guys. And again, that is his Nick's Night In. He does other NPC characters and stuff like that too. So if you guys are looking for an artist in D&D world, definitely let us know. We will give you his information because he's, like I said, he's really good.
Yep. And he's going to be selling full packaged characters with backstories and for across the different editions of Dungeons and Dragons. And you're going to be able to find so much stuff through him. Even if you've never played before, he would be a good way to have a starter character because everything will be done for you. And I know he's going to be working with Jim to kind of create these characters that you'll be able to buy in a package format and, you know, just jump right into playing.
Oh, yeah. We cannot wait. But with that, guys, we will jump into the next thing. I just wanted to show that off and give our artist a good shout out because indeed, like I said, I was happy with it. I didn't even have to give him like hardly any, like, I don't want to call them corrections, but you know, like we didn't really have to go over anything as far as like, oh, I didn't really like this or didn't really like that. Everything was pretty spot on from the get-go. So that was really, it was good. It was actually a very fun experience. So can't wait to work with him some more in the future.
Yes.
Let me pull up. So
yes.
I seen,
and he's going to be doing the artwork
Yellowjackets
for everybody.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yep,
For
he's
the
going to
whole
be doing
team.
the artwork for the whole team. And we're going to be doing some other stuff with him down the road, like your dragon and some of the villains. And so you're going to be seeing a lot from him in regards to our campaign.
I know. I can't wait. Oh, the dragon. Oh, when it finally gets to be realized.
That's going to be great.
I know, right?
That's going to be amazing when it finally comes to life.
I so can't wait. Because the dragon, that was the one we had the hardest work. Oh, we'll get there.
Yes. We're just going to put that behind us. And we found him, and it's going to be awesome. Because if this is any proof of what we're going to be getting, then it's just, I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't agree more.
Because we have so many other characters. We have a dragonborn. We have drow. We have an orc. We have what is Biggie? I believe he's now a monk fighter. So he's going to have such a big variety of characters to do. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, we are a little bit of a mixed bunch. How we're going to get along, we'll see.
A band of misfits is an understatement.
You got pixie, orcs, tieflings, drows. Oh my.
Oh my. Oh, Goliath. Thank you.
These keep up. See, you keep up with everybody because you're going to need to. You just keep your eyes on everybody on the team there, Dark Elf. Never know what's going to happen.
So it's going to be fun to get back into it. Fresh start, new campaign, new journeys, new lineup. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Indeed. But let's see. I have, you know what we'll do is the Yellowjackets trailer. I did find that. So if you guys want, we will check that out. And then we'll dive into some Yellowjackets.
Yellowjackets.
Find the right thing to share.
I'm excited.
My screen.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna make sure I'm tapping everything. All right, here we go. Let me full screen ahead. And here we go, folks. Yeah, Paramount, don't you strike me. It's your trailer. It's fine. We love you. It's Paramount Plus and Showtime.
Yes. Yes.
I'm shouting it all out. There you go. There you go. Go subscribe to the Yellowjackets. There. Now let me play the video and no strikes. Here we go.
Yes. Be easy on us, YouTube. Be easy.
The only way to be safe is to be the only one left. Once upon a time, a bunch of teenage girls got stranded in the wilderness. They hunted their friends, feasted on their flesh, and they went completely nuts.
People are willing to do some messed up stuff just to see another day.
I think Natalie knows what Coach Scott is. Does she deserve to be the leader? Instead of doing what was right for us, she did what she wanted to do. So tonight, we'll give the wilderness what it wants.
Aren't you worried about what we're gonna have to tell people if we get back? This place will follow us for the rest of our lives.
Someone wants us dead.
Don't think for a second I won't get to the bottom of this.
Are you hiding something?
Think about how screwed up we would be if we had survived a plane crash only to end up eating each other.
Oh, I do. The only people that know about this are either us or dead.
The only way to truly be safe is to be the only one left.
This is not healthy.
You really are insane.
Secrets will be spilled. Yellowjackets, new season streaming February 14th on the Paramount Plus.
Oh, Dana. They gonna get spicy this season.
Oh.
They gonna let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh.
Yo. How many deaths we gonna get? Who's gonna be? I mean, we know who's left in the end, but I know, like with the kids, we know who survived. But I mean, like as the adults, who's gonna be left?
I know. She was basically like, you got to be the last one left. So are they going to start picking each other off like as fucking adults now? Like it's going to be crazy.
It's possible. It looked like they might. I mean, we know we ended with, Misty, stabbing with the daggum syringe. I think there's screenshots up.
I know. Rest in peace, Natalie.
Yep, Natalie didn't make it. That was messed up. And she got stabbed just a little bit. And she did not make it. But she did get back on the plane to go to the afterlife, I guess. That was kind of funny.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know why I was like, man, that's funny. But no, they ended.
If you haven't watched it, it's worth it.
Yeah,
it did. It was sad.
Go ahead. Sorry,
but it just no. It was. I was just gonna say the ending of last season was very sad, but it's just gonna get fucking bonkers from here.
Oh yeah. I mean, we ended to kind of get to know how they're going to end up in the woods, where how we've seen all these scenes throughout the seasons, right? Of how they ended trying to figure out who the crazy people are and all the outfits and things. But yep, Coach has essentially, we found out Coach basically burned him. It was going to burn him alive. Like he was wanting him dead.
He sure was.
But he
couldn't get over the fact of what they did. Like he was like, nah, these chicks gotta die. They're eating each other and it's some crazy shit.
And is it all in their heads, right? Because like them final scenes was crazy with damn, it starts with an L. What the hell? What is the like spiritual one? Oh my goodness. I had her name just a second ago.
Yep, so did I. Hold on.
Well, anyway, she is she owns some stuff, but I don't know how far off she really is though, because the way she looked at her daughters and how powerful she was, I'm wondering if there is something generational about it, because we've seen that with the other child, right? He sees things that his mom has seen. His mom has seen things that her grandmother seen. So they're all sort of whatever it is, if it's real.
Lottie.
Lottie, yes, Lottie. So Lottie made mention to her, that she was powerful. Like it's going to be passed on through the next generation in some weird way. Let me find it. Yeah. Because we know she has seen things, right, from her grandmother, and now her son is essentially seeing the same sort of creepy things. He actually saw a lot, though, because when I was going back and I just like quickly took the screenshots, I was wondering, was this supposed to be the guy that we see Natalie and them find, Travis, in the picture? I was just curious, like all the pictures that the little boy drew, they're not just of the family, are they like things that maybe happened?
Travis. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Travis. Yeah, BK, this show is mental. I'm scared more than excited with anticipation. These girls are crazy. They are. What's up, Scratchy? I'm excited for this season. It sounds like there's going to be a lot happening and expand on the characters even further. Indeed. Yes, they should. I hope so, because we've got quite a few even. Yes. I don't want to say, well, they're new characters, right? Misty's kind of got her little dude that, like, what was he on the forum group or whatever? The like Citizens Watch kind of deal. He was very understanding of her, basically killing Natalie. He was like, it's okay. Giving her hugs and stuff. I'm like, psycho.
Yeah, he was all for it. He was like, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I got your back. And you know who else that's gonna be a great little boyfriend for you. Gonna help her hide the bodies and shit. Misty found her like future husband.
Pretty much. I know I had a picture of him. Where did he go? Here, I didn't get all the screenshots tonight, but I got a few. Let's see if I can find him. But yeah, he was something special. It was just weird because like I'm trying to figure out like if it's supernatural or not, because there's a few clues that make me think it's not, but then when we see the fact that they're continuing with the eye theme, and that's what we see with Granny and all the creepy stuff with the little boy, and he tore up the doll and he's got like the eyeballs ripped out. Whoa, what's going on? Like, you see the dude in the mirror. What did they call him again? Dude, no eyes. There's something. And then she sleepwalks, right? So she's already got sort of like this weird kind of deal going on. So is it her that's like kind of messing up the kid? She's sleepwalking and maybe he sees things that she's doing or hear. Like she's the one that's kind of like the boogeyman in a sense. Or is it something that's actually following through the family line? And it just so happens that when she went to the woods, it sort of invoked it. Because the symbol, I want to say it looked different from when they first find it in the attic to where we get to this symbol with the little hook and that little like extra line. But I wanted to go back and look at that. I was trying to honestly go back through because there were so many little details like that they put in there. Let me see if I can find that one.
Yeah. It's like it makes you wonder if wherever the plane crashed, if there was something out there. And now what was out there kind of latched on to these girls because and like the supernatural maybe already existed wherever they crash landed. And now the supernatural just kind of is almost and then having someone like Lottie who seems to have had almost visions from when she was little.
Yes, so that's right. Lottie had visions too.
She's definitely some kind of medium or something in that line, but it looks like her family always medicated her to, meaning so they suppressed it in a sense. So it's like, is she crazy or is she just made to be crazy because her family didn't realize or embrace what she was, instead trying to suppress it with this medication. Because when you're not crazy and you're forced on all that heavy shit that she was forced to be on, that can mess you up just as bad.
Oh yeah.
Because it could damage
between
you.
each one of these, like the main girls that we end up kind of getting to see, a lot of them seem to have something in their past, at least 2 or 3 of them, where they things are a little dark. So I'm curious to see if there's some connection with that, if this guy is like a real deal thing. If I'm so not remembering names of the cast right now. I'm curious if her sort of, because she saw the man in the mirror. So did she bring it with her? Like, sort of like, did they invoke it at that place? You know what I'm saying? Like, did they bring it there? Was it not always there? Did they bring it there?
Oh yeah, Thaisa?
Yes.
I think
Actually, I have a picture with her name even, I think. Dang it. I'm doing
I think they were just calling her Ty.
No, I have it where it has her little... Oh, hang on. Where did it go? Yeah, I'm so not organized tonight, folks. Sorry. Last minute stream, we just decided to say, hey, what's up, everybody? I know I had her there because I had it with her on. There it is. Thaisa Turner. Yeah, there she is. She's running for state senator. At least she was. I don't know if she's going to still make it.
And it also looks like they're bringing in a new survivor.
Ooh.
I forget her name, the actress, but she was, when they had her pinned down, she was like, "You're fucking crazy. You're all crazy." So it looks like somebody else got off with them as well. And that makes me think, I wonder if the coach also got off. Like,
they mentioned
with them.
Because they haven't really talked. I can't remember what they said last about him, but we know he was trying to kill them, and he would make sense if he was the one still alive and trying to stop them.
It would, right?
That would make sense. Because they revealed that at the end of the season, right? That he was trying to burn down the house with them in it, and they still managed to survive. And he was living basically in these little, like, I don't know, underground heat vent type things. So I don't. He found his own little, like, nice
where Travis's
sauna.
little brother survived for that whole time.
Could have, because like we really don't know. They've kind of given us little bits and pieces of what's happened past the point of the house fire. Like, that's after the house fire. It's like it's when everything, all hell's, we assume, is going to break loose. They have no like, the coach is essentially like turned on them, so they have no parental kind of guidance at all. Not that they were really listening to him, but that's completely gone. They basically created their own rituals at this point to survive. After having to eat, a few of their mates. That was brutal. After the baby and they lost the baby. Oh God,
Yep.
And it was interesting the way a lot of talked about Natalie at the end, sort of how like she was chosen, because remember when she actually picked a card, right? She picked the Queen of Hearts with the eyes in it, and when they took Chase, it ended up taking the brother of
Travis.
Travis, yeah. And so they just was always like, you were always her favorite, you were always its favorite, but yet in the end she was the one taken. So it was like, what you just changed the rules. I thought it acted like Natalie was going to be safe, and then it totally flipped it on us. And I'm thinking, okay, well, so what the hell is going on here? Who is our, like, who's going to be the person that survives in the end? And is that going to be the killer?
True.
I don't know. But they got a lot of little mysteries going on with this one there.
Yep. And it looks like somebody else is now sending them little cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kind of know what you did last summer type of shit.
Oh yeah. Well, they got the little what was it, postcards and stuff like that.
Yes, but we found out that was what's her name's husband.
That's
that did
right.
that because he went broke. Shauna's husband.
That's right.
Because
He was
went
trying
broke.
to blackmail him.
Yep. But this looks a little different because we know it's not him now.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It is interesting. I mean, to see where they're going to end up with everything. It was actually pretty brutal to see the sort of how they degraded, but yet the people who sort of stood out or stood on top, like Misty seemingly thrived in this environment. She was quick to sort of kind of, well, she lent a helping hand while also poisoning and hurting and doing some other really wild, crazy shit. But she's, I wonder how much they would have survived without her, even though she was batshit crazy. Would they have even been able to make it?
And I wonder how much sooner they would have been found had she not destroyed the black box.
That's true.
So, and I don't know if they take too kindly to that information, because
oh yeah, because I don't know
how much could have been prevented. I don't think they have, and I don't know if anybody else knows. But also remember the chick that fell off the cliff. They couldn't find her body.
Yeah.
So we have that. We also have that cliff, no pun intended, cliffhanger too.
Like who took the body? Where did it go?
Because that body was just gone. Mm-hmm.
Because there was so much going on during that time, right? Like they were going like mental at that point. A lot of them were seeing things and just like fucking out of their minds. So like, was she even there?
Yeah,
like there was that thing. Like, was she even there? Yes. Oh god, the rat. That was
the whole time that shit was dead.
It was dead, yo. She was. Well, the whole baby thing that broke my heart. Like she had this whole like thing where she thought she had the baby, and then she wakes up and it was like no.
Yeah.
She was like, what? Even with her friend, right? Like she was hanging out with her in the cooler with her body. It wasn't alive though.
Nope.
Oh, that Jackie, poor Jackie. God, that was brutal. Poor Jackie. I mean, it got to the point, like I said, they were the rituals in order, like, because at first it was like, okay, they did it. They didn't even realize they did it, right? Like, they ate them. And then it was like, because they were just starving and they were like hallucinating. And then Jackie ended up, staying outside. She froze to death, right? And then after a certain point, they ended up like cooking her and eating her. And they didn't even realize it. Like, some of them didn't even realize it. This wasn't, Ty, wasn't she like doing one of her sleepwalking things or something like that? And then by the time they realized that, it was just like the wildest scene ever. And that's what led them to,
because I believe they were going to cremate her.
Mm-hmm.
And they smell barbecue in a sense.
Yeah. They got hungry. Got a little hungry. Because
they went out like
ravenous.
What's that? That smell kind of good. What's that? And they went to Chowtown on her.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this was sad too. Like they're going after Natalie.
But it's one of those things, right? Like, can you blame them? Like, what would you do to survive a situation like this?
It was pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal. Even the little boy, like the way they justify, like, okay, they already kind of set up this ritual where once you pick the card, you either kind of give yourself to them or you run. They take chase, but it was like they just accepted the fact that he fell on the ice right there, and so okay, nature sort of chose him, but like it was just like the justification along the way. It was like, okay, well, that happened. All right, well, Natalie was going to save him. Try to pull him out, and they're like, nope, he's chosen, which was weird because it's like, well, Natalie's the one y'all got to kill, so why don't not that any of this makes any sense, but okay, you would think you'd save him, and then y'all still got her, and that's still you completed your ritual there, but no, that's apparently the rules are just all kind of wacky, fucking crazy.
And Misty said to her, like, if you don't let this happen, it's gonna be you, so you choose. Like, you either let this dude take your place, or you're still on the menu, so to speak.
Oh yeah. And how they like just stood like he's all right. So when they bring him back, they all go back in the hut, and he's crying, he's sad. It's his brother, and they come back out, and she's got the knife. They're just waiting on him to like let go so they can eat. Like they're ready to eat, and they set those tables back up. Like, we got fresh meat. It's time to go, and they were just ready to cut him up. And then what was weird is like the fact that the part where you have to, he had to eat the heart and kind of put a totem up. Like, okay, I'm saying it's okay now. This is once he ate part of the heart, and then they all went in and like began to cook the meat and eat it. And so it was pretty gross, pretty gross. And they continued that to the last episode where it was like, okay, we're gonna continue this ritual, and that was like crazy intense, right? Card after card after card being drawn, and they're just like, all right, one more round, let's go. Throw in the card. I was like, oh, that was scary, scary, scary. And then the one that got picked was just particularly, I was like, oh, okay. But she still got saved though, right? Sorta, kinda. Again, how do these rules work here, Dana? I'm confused. Does that mean like, is it like Final Destination? Is she still it, but she got skipped?
Because that's not who the wilderness really wanted, quote unquote.
It kind of gave me like Final Fantasy kind of rules a little bit. Like somehow you get skipped, but you're not. It ain't done with. It's gonna come back to you. You just got skipped for a minute.
It's not your turn just yet.
Is she still marked?
Possibly.
And even how she looks, like she knows, like her daughter's never going to be the same. Like she's too smart to not understand a little bit about what's going on. So I'm curious to see how, what they're going to do with her in this next season.
Yep.
And how all of them are going to do, because I mean, really, they seemingly are just one step away from going to jail in every episode. Like how they've managed to not, well, I mean, it's a TV show, but still, it's like, oh my gosh, guys, y'all are just leaving breadcrumbs all over the damn place. You're not being very clean. Misty's about the only one that's actually, I don't want to call her smart, but she's scary psychopath, clean up her mess, which, oh God, it's so not good. But she cleaned, God, when they had to chop off the body, that was horrible.
It was, but it was like Misty was ready. She's like, this is what we got to do. Let's like, chop, let's go. Get your shit together.
I know.
Like, so she saved them in a way. But then that goes back to the whole thing of Misty saved them, but she's also almost the root cause of all of this. Because you could still go back to her finding that black box and destroying it.
Oh yeah, Misty, she's something else. There she is again. Goddamn, she's crazy as hell. Even what she did in the nursing home, like I don't know, her patients may have been mean, but she was just extra joy to have as a nurse. So I was like, oh my gosh. This was brutal.
Fuck with me, lady. Don't fuck with me.
Right? That was brutal, right, girl? I mean, bone was sticking out, and I love the reaction. How like you kind of see how everybody reacts, and then Misty is like the first one to go over there, but then she grabs it. You can hear. I'm like, oh my God, no, Misty, don't fucking touch it. Like,
yep. And that was like, oh, I knew it. Once she dove into that chick cleats up, I was like, oh, she gonna break that girl's bones.
It was already broken. Oh, you're talking about when she went into him, the girl went to
like when Thaisa fucking
she slid in on her.
Yep.
Oh, cleats it was brutal.
Up, that's
That was sad too, because she was like she was the freshman, and they was all like, we got to win state, yo. got to get in there, give it your all. And she went a little too far. Yeah, she hurt her. She hurt her pretty bad, but then she got, luckily, kind of one of them blessings in disguise, though, right? Though, because she didn't have to go on the trip.
Yep. That saved her in a sense.
And she didn't have to meet it and go through the cannibalism. So she went through a hell of a lot of pain and had to deal with Misty there for a minute. But luckily, she didn't have to go through all the other crap.
Pretty much. So it was both a blessing and a curse in a sense.
A little bit. A little bit. A little creepy one, but you know, it happens.
Yep.
And then this was from the very beginning, right? So I don't know if the girls end up drawing this as their markers or if this was always in the woods. I can't remember. But I just remember when I first watched the show and the fact they showed the eye, like that was one of the first things we saw in the show, right? Of course, along with all their other little totems and things that they got hanging around. But I know the eye thing is so prominent in whatever is going on. There's I don't know what it is with the eyes. I don't quite figured that out yet. But the little boy seems to know something about it because he drew some interesting pictures. Right, that was somewhere down there. And I don't know what all these things are. Like, what the hell does all of this shit mean, right? What is with the eyeballs, right? Because he rips the eyes out of his doll later. And he's
I know.
He's going a little crazy, too. It's scary.
But it also makes you think, like, how does he know some of this stuff? Like, if Thaisa, who's in the trees eating dirt, is she actually talking to the little boy? Because, like, these are things, how would he know about these things?
Right. Exactly. Either that's why I haven't put my finger on it if it's, like I said, almost like something tied to their family. Or if she's sort of put it in her head, like maybe grandma kind of freaking out made her think she saw what she saw. And now after what she's been through, Ty's been through in the woods, you know, she has this weird sleepwalking kind of patterns where she ends up, when they're in the woods, doing all kinds of like crazy things, right? She finds other things when she's sleepwalking, almost as something's calling to her. And then to see her son now having this problem, is it her? Is she doing it during her sleepwalking? Or is there actually something like following them?
Yep.
What's up, Robert Sanders? Always glad to see you, hun. Just popping in to show my support. I just started watching Severance based on everyone's recommendations, but I'm so far behind. Well, no worries, hun. We haven't quite got into Severance yet for the night, but we're talking a little Yellowjackets for now. Getting ready for that, which should be airing here in a little while, I believe, in a few hours. That should be up on Paramount Plus. So season 3, episode 1 is titled "It Girl." So we'll get to see some Yellowjackets and Severance all in one day. It's gonna be a hell of a Valentine's Day tomorrow, Dana.
It really is.
Lots of fun.
A Valentine's Day of cannibalism and severed brains and
maybe possible babies. Who knows? I don't know. We're gonna have a pregnancy in Severance. We'll have to wait and see.
We sure will.
We know there's a Trojan horse of some kind. At least that's the title of the episode for Severance. But yeah, we'll see. I'm just curious to see what's going to happen with the little boy, though, because just certain ones of these characters seem to have a little more. I don't want to say there's something else about them in their past that seems to be related to this. And when you talked about Lotta and how she sort of might be a channeler medium of some kind, and then knowing that Ty has her grandmother was sort of seeing this man with no eyes, and if he is some kind of spirit demon, who knows, whatever. I mean, if they're together, you know, in this place, and we already know that place has these mineral deposits, right? They saw the river that sort of ran red. We have the sort of underground hot pockets and stuff that the coach finds, along with things that are already there, that are sort of weird, like people maybe have already kind of worshipped things on these grounds before, kind of all together makes this weird supernatural field, possibly. But again, they're leaving it to me a little more ambiguous than even From we pretty much know right at this point. But Yellowjackets, I'm still in the air about how much is actually kind of more psychological and how much is actually supernatural.
Yes. The only thing I would hate for Yellowjackets is I don't want the ending to be this was all a hallucination.
Mm-hmm.
None of them got rescued. I hope they don't go that route. I hope they do something different and don't go the easy route, because that would be so easy. Just chalk it up to they never got rescued. This is all some story that they've been telling just to pass the time, so to speak.
And there he is.
Any other ending but that one I'd be good with.
Yeah, because especially like I said, they've given us enough clues that this could be a little bit of both. Definitely psychological, like some of it is, maybe at the beginning, and then at some point, whatever this is, sort of gravitated or increased whatever was going on, sort of amplified it. Because Granny's seen it, and this is Ty's little girl. This is grandma on her deathbed, and Granny freaks out and says, "You don't see it," and then says what it is, and then it's like it appears in the mirror to her, only for her to later, she sort of is having this moment, and her son is now ripping the eyes out of the doll, and then it kind of flashes back to her grandmother when she's dead in the funeral, and she opens the eye and it's weird, like no eye in a sense.
Yep.
This was creepy looking.
Just a bit.
So what is up with the eye stealing? And then they continued that, right? They carried over into the cards, the no-eyed queen. So what, they had, I don't even remember. Did they fully explain why they did the no eyes on it? I cannot remember now. I want to feel like they didn't. Okay. I didn't remember it. That's why I didn't think they did. But so we still don't even know why. Like, who made that decision? Like, the card thing was one thing, right? Like, it's almost like picking straws. But who decided, like, we're going to put no eyes on the queen? And I guess because there's mostly ladies there. But again, there was guys there. Why is it the queen? Very curious.
Pretty much.
Yep, they out in the wilderness for sure now. No house, barely any supplies. So I guess they can get ready to build their teepees and campsite and start over from scratch, Dana.
And it's still wintertime, so it's...
But it looked like they make it through winter into spring. Because
yes,
it showed it like they were going to.
It did, and they told us the time frame too, that they were stuck out there before they were rescued. I know it was greater than a year, but I don't think it was more than 2 years.
So I don't know how, because at this point they've been in winter for a little bit, so I don't know how long after the fire is spring supposed to actually arrive. How long are they going to actually have to deal with the cold? In this manner before, things get a little warmer. It's supposed to be on the 14th, so I don't know if it's popped out already or not. I don't think it's on the app yet, but as far as any other ways that you would like to go out there on the high seas and find it, it may be. I'm not sure.
Paramount is one of the ones that does not drop exactly at midnight, because I remember with Evil, I used to always get it on the other app, quote unquote, before it would pop onto Paramount's app. So I don't know what time Paramount drops their stuff, but it's not at midnight, or at least it wasn't if things have changed. But when it came to Evil, I always got it on the other app before it came out on Paramount.
So I don't think it's out yet on the streaming service. Not that I'm aware of, but I mean, you never know. They might drop it early. I don't think they will because they've put it out for tomorrow.
Yeah, they've been, promoting it for Valentine's Day. So,
eat your heart out.
Possibly?
Yeah, probably. Like Dana was saying, I know Evil. It would be like around 1 to 3 o'clock or something in the morning when it would finally drop. I know Severance apparently is already out in some form, but I will catch up on that real soon when we probably in the stream. I'll probably try to watch it somewhere myself. I might probably wait till the morning. We'll see. But I'm itching to see where they're going to take Severance as well. But yeah, I'm excited to see what. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I know Severance is out. I just don't know if it's out on the app or, the other apps.
Indeed. Our mateys, the high seas, or sometimes the place to be. I don't know. That's what I hear, Dana. I don't. Yeah. I hear things.
Do you know?
But yeah, I am. I hear things like, can't wait for Yellowjackets. I hear it's going to be good, and I can't wait to find out.
How many episodes are we getting for Yellowjackets? Do we know?
Let's see. I seen it earlier. I actually should have wrote that down. No, I can't remember nothing. You expect me to know? Is it 10? I believe it looks like 10. I'm getting 10. Is what I'm seeing. So it looks like we'll get a normal 10. Robert saying, as an old man, what does the other app mean? Well, it's the apps that you find things, they're not official.
Yeah,
the high seas.
Yeah.
No, Robert, we'll message you and let you know about it. I think we've told you about one before, actually. Did we talk about right?
Yes.
I thought we did. Now, join us in the Discord if you need any help with things like that. We'll let you know.
Absolutely. But it's just the other apps. So.
Now what you're talking about?
I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah, we just dropped this link in here for you guys. If anybody wants to come hang out, how about that? There you go. There, see, Dana, look. There's a link for anybody who wants to hang out. Talk some Yellowjackets. I was to say talk some Severance, but I'm scared to say that because somebody might be like, "Oh, did you know this happened?" Like, damn it, we don't know yet. Pin that to the top.
I love BK.
Yeah, all right. I was just making sure I pinned that right. All right, there we go. But yeah, I can't wait. I know. Pull up. I get my Severance screenshots. I got too many folders pulled up here. Find the right ones. So we could pull up some Severance as well because, they were having a nice little campfire as well. Damn.
They were, and you're still hung up on those marshmallows.
I am. Look, man, I hate when people waste good food. It's heartbreaking. Waste is not a good thing. They were good marshmallows.
I know, and I love melted marshmallow.
I know. I was just disappointed. Like none of them thought to get on. Like they were still that was probably still good. They could have got out of the fire real quick. What was Milchek gonna do?
Right?
What a little girl gonna do? It was like 4 against 2. It's fine. Somebody work that shit out,
Pretty much. Go grab them marshmallows.
And I had the little skewers for them. I was like, oh, don't let the marshmallows die. Like Milchek, I was evil Milchek. I was evil. They can't help it that you told a perverted story and expected them to not laugh. They're like children. What did you expect from them? Well, she wasn't. She instigated. She was herself. But look, I was like me too. Look at the face. What the marshmallows? What's up with that, yo? What's up, marshmallows? I'm gonna say, like, I felt the same way, Mark. They're like, whoa, dude, seriously, is it that serious? You gotta throw the marshmallows on the fire. So it'll be okay. Wait, mean ass Milchek. I mean, I felt sorry for him like the last episode prior, but then I'm like, damn, dude.
Right? I draw a line at the marshmallows. That's
right.
it.
Look, I'm telling you, man, they were stacked up right there. Come on, and they sat there for a minute before they got.
It's perfectly toasty right there. Like, it's probably all ooey gooey.
It was a shame, Dana. It was a tragedy. I didn't appreciate it.
Nope.
But yeah, we're going to find out. Is she going to have a bun in the oven?
I think she will.
Oh, yeah. She going to have something. She all types of confused. What is her any going to think? This show can make your brain hurt sometimes.
It can.
Which person are we talking about? Because she's got different protocols now, which really screws everything up. It will not give you the lotto numbers. It's not that good. Sorry, Robert. I wish we would all be rich.
We sure would. We sure would.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's some pretty good apps out there, but no, we ain't got one for the lotto numbers yet. Not that I'm aware of.
Nope. We're still trying to work on Kiwi to get us those lotto numbers.
Yeah, she's in the future. She knows what's up. She can't give it up though, because it might break the time-space continuum or some shit.
Yeah. Time travel rules.
Something like that. At least that's what she tells us. We've never tested it out, so we really don't know, Dana.
We don't. But she got my package awful fast for living on the other side of the friggin' world. She literally got my package in like 2 days. She got her package faster than the people in Canada got theirs.
Oh, shit.
So something's up. Something ain't right with the world.
She knew she got it like somehow. I don't know. Something time travel. She figured it out. Got her shit fast. I don't know. She got powers. Yep. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with our good Irving here. What is it? I can't wait to see what mischief he gets to get into now. Now he's on the outside, and is he going to be like reprogrammed into another one of the departments, like the goat department, or is he going to be shipped off to a whole nother place?
I know. I wonder if that just like do you get to go back to the outside, or are you just like taken prisoner when you're like fired?
Right. I don't know. I mean, because I already think they've wiped him once, possibly, but would they? I mean, I don't know, because again, they brought him back after all the other shenanigans. So,
Yes, she did, BK. I think she even got her box before you got yours. Yep. Because she put up a picture of her stuff in the Discord, and you came back like 1 or 2 days later saying you got yours.
Damn.
So I think she even got it faster than you got yours. So that's some crazy shit.
Right? And which secrets, Kiwi, let us know.
I know, I'm going to message her afterwards. All right, you got to give it up. You gotta reveal.
Secrets, reveal. Right?
I won't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody.
No, I can't wait to see. Like I said, as soon as we're done with the stream, I'm probably going to try to go on you know, Apple TV and see it when it comes up. I'd be ready to watch it, Data. See
I
if we don't
know.
find out some more, you know. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get to see something other than Whoa. We're gonna get to see like Frolic or something. I want to see if we're gonna see any more of these things. They never finished the book either. I mean, not that it was the greatest story ever, but they left us hanging. Like, what was Nurse's thief? What did she take? Or what was it? Nanny. It was the nanny's thief, right, or something like that.
Yep.
You sent it to a phantom address.
Oh no.
BK said
Possibly.
you sent it to a phantom address. Wow. You never know. Kiwis everywhere.
You
Sometimes.
never know.
You never know. You better be careful.
Nope,
Don't mess
she's
with
magic.
Kiwi.
She's magical.
But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see some more of these tempers. Oh, that's right. Reminded me saying that. I was gonna show this. I was looking for just stuff on Severance today, and I found like Apple TV. They're showing. I guess they do it every week. I just didn't realize it, but I saw this pop up, and I'm gonna share it because it was kind of funny. I don't know if you guys have watched this or not yet, but I thought it was funny. I don't know if Dana's seen it, so I was going to show it. But this is Severance. This is the Lumen Management Program boosting team morale, Dana. And I think this was off of like this last episode.
Has woe poisoned the well from which your team replenishes gaiety? If so, you may have a case of low morale on your hands.
Oh no.
Don't panic.
Okay,
Morale
don't panic.
shortages can be reversed by reminding your team of what matters most. Their quarterly objectives.
That little girl's creepy looking.
Employees are most fulfilled when focused on their important and mysterious work. Isn't that right, Miss Wall? Huh?
In summation, remember the worker loves to work.
This is creepy.
First, so do they.
Are you feeling inspired and ready to work?
That little girl is creepy. No.
You didn't know. Creepy.
That little girl, like, she's just creepy to me. Like, she's fucking creepy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, okay, then. Well, I guess we
Like,
need to get back
it's
to work,
very
Dana.
robotic.
I heard the message.
Shit.
Go ass back to work. You might.
I
you
know.
might
I
not
guess
like what happened.
woe is taking over.
Mm-hmm.
Woe is me.
Well, we saw Woe, and she was scary.
She was
I
she
don't know.
was not a happy old lady.
She was like, I don't know. She looked like a young lady that died. But then I still don't fully
Right?
understand
Like
that
worked to
story.
death.
Like I don't
Like
truly
worked to
understand the whole
death.
story about Dieter and Woe and what fuck. Because I would have thought what Dieter was doing was more like a frolic, but apparently it caused woe. I was so confused.
Right, but this is another show. Like, do you think there's also some supernatural elements within this show? You could almost say that it kind of like hinders on, like, you don't know. You don't know. Like, yes, they're severed, so there is a scientific factor behind the show, but they show you stuff, like even throughout the paintings, that could be interpreted as something supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
Or something magical in a sense.
Definitely, they
I
could
don't
be
know.
using some really trippy science for sure. Which reminds me, again, it reminds me of BioShock, fucking hardcore, because they did a lot of that kind of weird stuff in BioShock, where it was, trying to find what was it, Ryan's little speech in BioShock because it was pretty creepy.
But that
too.
also brings you to the point that magic and science can kind of be described as one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
Magic is just the unexplained science that we don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
BK
and the
says
science.
He's Laser Eyes from Squid Games. Yeah. I watched Squid Games, so yeah, they didn't get that more than I will.
He's talking about the big doll that does the
the
red
little
light, green
baby
light.
doll thing. Oh, okay, yes, I remember that from like the commercials or trailers or whatever. Okay. Maybe. But like this right here, how they did this whole weird sort of thing, right? All right, let me see. Let me show this. Again, it's not completely the same, but we'll show you something here. BioShock.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose.
Okay.
City where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by the
I see what you mean.
great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as
Oh, okay.
So it gives off some of the little BioShock vibes, particularly with how
it does. And I don't know anything about the game.
Mm-hmm. Particularly how they use like Kier in Severance as like he's this he's prominent. He's telling you kind of how like you just kind of work with the program. You do your thing. I don't know, just something about the way they have that prominent figure, and he's kind of just using propaganda in a way to kind of make you sort of, in a sense, be almost like a slave, right, to the system, whatever that system is, even though he's trying to portray it as not a system in BioShock, like, go outside of the system, really you're kind of buying into something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it gives
but
a lot
also
of those
I like how
vibes.
the ad was almost like something very old, like, and then it reveals this futuristic city. So it's the same thing how we see things that look very old in Severance. What are they going to reveal? Is it going to be something more futuristic?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I could see where you're pulling your comparisons. Because even that ad that you just saw, team building and it was
same
almost
vibe,
the same language. Yeah. Like it was very much the same. Interesting.
So I was trying to, I don't know, I'm going to try to get some more pulled up from BioShock at some point. I meant to have that ready for tonight when we went live and didn't completely get everything right. But, yeah, there's a lot if you actually play through the game, and so like the first two games take place in that city underwater, and the third one is sort of an alternate universe and it takes place in the sky. But again, that same sort of, you got one prominent figure sort of giving you the propaganda for everybody to kind of go around, sort of like it's, for your best interest kind of thing. But in the end, it's really not. It's very prominent that in that style of sort of, oh man, I'm losing my words, but Yeah, there's just something about Bioshock that I see in a lot of these shows we watch too, because I felt it in From a little bit, but particularly in Severance. It's well, let's see if I can find some of the images. I was trying to find the
No, that very much, just the little clips that you saw, I could, like I said, I see where you're pulling your comparison from. Because just the way the guy was talking about whatever he was talking about in Bioshock is almost the same kind of way Milchek was talking about it in his little, is your morale low? Like, it was that same kind of like tone.
Oh yeah, and then they give you a little bit of sort of magic, but it's not really magic, right? It's science because of the plasmas or plasmids in Bioshock. So, and it gives you that element of sort of it's more sci-fi than anything, but it is sort of magical in this sense too. It's a little bit there, just a little bit. I'm trying to see if I can find another good clip from it, 'cause there's quite a few where it's like you
Yes.
flip through it. Like, I love the.
I could see your comparison.
Hang on, this is going to get to the Gatherer's Garden. It's always fun one. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with this one.
Well, we still don't know if this whole Severance thing is a big old video game in a sense, or like, I believe more of the simulation type of theory for this show than I do with From. Like, I could see this being or having forms of a simulation aspect to it. Just like even the whole winter, the whole scene with them being outdoors in the winter, like something felt off about that to me. Like that screamed simulation to me very much. Or a floor, or a full floor of somewhere, or underground place that is built to look like that. I don't know, but something screamed to me that that wasn't, wherever they were wasn't quote unquote real.
Maybe.
So I could see them doing more simulation type stuff, especially with them having chips in their brain. How much of those chips can they manipulate? How much of those chips can access how much of your brain that we don't use? That, so I more so see a simulation in Severance than I do From.
Yeah, 'cause especially this last episode, I could have seen them being in some sort of simulation, right? Like, it just came off like it could be. But I still don't know if it was or not. That was just my take on it. I definitely thought that was something. All right, now this one's always fun too. Hang on, let me share my screen on this. Is another good Bioshock sort of clip here. It kind of gives you a little bit about the plasmids, and again, more of that sort of advertisements type stuff. Let's see. It's by Ryan Industries.
1,000 volts. Shock them in water to deal damage. Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
Fire spreads.
Then throw them back.
You just gotta evolve today. It's by Plasmas by Ryan
Save
Industries.
your enemies. Laugh as your enemies fight each other.
And they go through quite a bit of these, but just give you kind of an idea of how like that. It's just, I don't know. There's something about the way when they go through, when I go watch Severance and I'm seeing a lot of the stuff with the propaganda and how like it's Lumen Industries, it's Lumen Corporation. So it's like, I don't know. It's just something about it. I'm wondering what more sci-fi are they going to give us? Like, are we, because, all right, they're going with these protocols and being able to do things in the brain, but what is it going to lead to? Like, what is that technology going to lead to? What are they going to give us? And yes, Robert, I will bring that back up and see. if we see something there. Let me bring that one back up. And let's see, where was it you said towards the... there were words at the end of the video. Okay, let's see. So we'll play it. Was it like the end or like before she did her thing? Was it like talking about like when... Well, yeah, we'll just start it from here.
Huh?
In summation, remember the worker loves to work. If productivity suffers, so do they.
All right, must have been further away. You know, we'll just watch it.
Of low morale.
All the way back through. See if we see some letters. I know I saw something that said like reversed or something like that or something.
Has woe poisoned the well from which your team replenishes gaiety? If so, you may have a case of low morale on your hands.
Don't panic. Morale shortages can be reversed by reminding your team of what matters most. Their quarterly objectives.
Oh, something was redacted.
Redacted.
It was redacted. Was it that? That's all that, but I didn't see anything else. Was there more, Robert? I keep playing.
All distractions. Employees are most fulfilled when focused on their important and mysterious work. Isn't that right, Miss Wall? Huh?
Smiles are just creepy.
In summation, remember the worker loves to work. If productivity suffers, so do they.
Well, we saw redacted. If there was something else in there, I definitely missed it, but we got redacted, so there was something they took out, Dana. What did they take out?
I know. Their fucking brains? Who knows?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Like, look at her. She just looks, she's so clean and neat and like, it's creepy.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, she's not exactly, you know, the most joyous of characters we've seen. Oh, here's another one from Bioshock that was interesting. Maybe even along the lines of this sort of vibe, talking about the worker, I think. Let me skip the ads. Let me share my screen. And let's see. And we will got to be the bee, Dana. Be the bee.
Be the bee.
What is the most admirable creature on God's green earth? Why, it's the bee. Have you ever seen a bee on vacation? Have you ever seen a bee take a sick day? Well, my friends, the answer is no. So I say, be the bee. Be the bee.
Oh.
Gotta love the little advertisements as such. But yeah. There's a lot of the Bioshock, guys. It got a little vibe going on. Just a little bit.
Yes, it does.
Let me see.
You're definitely right.
We got 3 tabs. There we go. Bring this one back up. I've seen the Bee movie. Not well, you know. Yep, they were definitely working hard for that honey. Let's see. Yes, I can. Let me get that. Copy and paste. And there it is. There you go, Mr. Robert. That is the video. And I think there's a few more of them. I just caught that today because I was trying to just see if there was anything on the episode on 5. And I was like, ooh, what is this? I was like, wait, there was others. And I was like, what? So I was like, okay. So I don't know if it's like a weekly thing. And that one, or
Well,
what?
we'll
But I
have
was
to
like,
check them all out.
because I was gonna get all, but I didn't want to have to go through like before we start. I'm gonna do it for the next one though. And go and try to get it because I don't know if they have it in like a like a playlist or not, or if I have to go through and try to find them all. But that was interesting. We was get that morale up, Dana.
I know, bees, worker bees. Gotta be those worker bees.
Bioshock's pretty wild with the imagery in it as well, and sort of the things that they end up doing there, like the science and oh god, all the crazy shit they do in Bioshock. Because essentially, like in the first one, industry, you they kind of go off the grid, and so top scientists and just top people in all fields, they go there to be able to sort of do what they want without much consequence. And there's like this whole philosophy, that Ryan, the guy Ryan has, that he, is sort of the basis of their like of everything. So it's there's a lot of the same kind of lore where you get this just crazy, almost prominent figure that's almost godlike, but yet when you really kind of look at what he's doing, you kind of see the cracks in it, and that's what happens in Bioshock. It eventually crumbles because the society could not stand under those rules. So I'm curious to see how they're going to work it with Severance. Let's see. I can bring back up screenshots if there's anything else.
Should be interesting. It's going to definitely be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Again, we got like the posters and stuff in the break rooms and things like that. Like all those little things are so similar to Bioshock. And just I don't know. There's a lot there. I'm gonna try to get some more. I wanted to get all the images to sort of show. So, because there were some that were very similar, and I didn't find the B one yet. I got to go back and actually go through the game and find it because they said it was too close.
So now, if you could get one bit of information by the end of this season out of Severance, what would it be? Like one thing you want to know.
Well, to me, the obvious one is
like, what's one thing? If you could pick just one, would you want to know the most?
I think to me, the most obvious would be like, where is Gemma? Like, but that I don't know if they're going to reveal that or not this season. Other than that, if I had to pick something, I mean, I kind of want to see if they're going to tell us anything more about our sort of. I want to know more about the protocols. Like, how is all that stuff working? Are they going to like what is even more so, what is up with Miss Corbell? Are they going to give us anything else on her? And like, was she ever under a protocol? Like, it's Milchek. Like, who is under certain? Like, who's under what, and where are they going to like take us with that? I'm curious. Oh, I want to see more temperament. We need to see more temperament. Like, I don't really have that answer. I just want to see like what's going to happen. Like, what are they going to do next with this group? What is the like, will let us know more about Cold Harbor, maybe?
I would like to see if anything in like maybe obviously in like a flashback form, but I would like to see how they got Gemma. Like, is she a clone? Is it really her? Was she really in an accident? Like I want to see what happened that day.
Mm-hmm.
Like the day that she allegedly died, I really want to see what happened.
Yeah, Jim is definitely a question mark. What is she going to reveal with everything? Because, like, we don't know where she's at. Is she still alive? Was she
Right? Do they
ever...
have her on ice somewhere? Like, what the fuck?
Is it even really her? Did they, like, cosmetic surgery or clone or... I don't know.
Yep.
Because they got all kinds of stuff that we know that the company is into. And they get their hands in a lot, so there's no telling what they could do. I don't know. Good questions. Good questions, Dana.
Right? And why the older technology? Like, why in this building and kind of what we see when it comes to Lumen in this area, why do they use such outdated equipment? But we know they're somewhat in the real world because we've seen it with their Audis when they went to that party. We see that people have cell phones and all the big like the TV screens and the computer screens. Why do they only use somewhat outdated stuff when it comes to whatever they're doing?
All right, like using a damn VCR. I know this was in
like even the TV's old.
Now I don't know if this is actually real in this scene, but they use this kind of stuff throughout, the actual Severance floor. So I mean, I don't think this is. I still think this is this setup. This ain't real. This shit ain't got no damn wires, Dana. And it just popped up out of no fucking way.
Absolutely. That's what made me think that this whole thing was a simulation of some kind.
Oh yeah. They can't. I'm not convinced this is not a simulation. Otherwise, they snuck that TV up there with no wires. Like, this is some trippy shit.
Yes.
I ain't
very
high
out of
or
place.
drunk enough for that.
It's very much out of place.
Not to mention their doppelganger twin, fucking creepy.
Come on, and you remember back in the day how many wires it took for you to hook up a VCR to a TV. You had 10,000 fucking wires just to get. And God forbid if it was a VCR that could record. Really? You're using old equipment, but no wires?
The VCR is not even hooked up to the TV.
Exactly.
What in the hell kind of trippy shit is this? And if it is some weird technology, why put it like that?
Hi, Miss Courtney.
Hey, hon, what's up? Hope you're having a good night. We're just talking anything random about Severance Yellowjackets, and then that's about all we got for the night. We're just doing a little hangout stream, getting ready for season 3 Yellowjackets and the next episode of Severance.
Woohoo!
Season 3. It's almost Valentine's Day. I hope you all have someone to love on tomorrow. Hey, and it's okay, even if it's your mama. You give her a kiss too. It's okay.
Exactly. Mamas count.
Oh, you died again the other day for 24 hours. Well, I hope you're getting some good rest, though, and it makes you feel better, at least.
Believe me, I understand.
Yeah, Dana's been out quite a bit with the cold.
Yes.
Oh, you got your doggy to kiss? Well, that counts, too. To be your Valentine.
Yes. Yes, we love our doggos. We love our doggos.
And we'll probably, I'm thinking if I can get everything for Severance, we may try to do Severance tomorrow night, for episode 5. So we probably try to spend Valentine's Day with you guys tomorrow. At least that's the plan,
Oh, yay.
That's my plan. We'll see how it all goes. We'll get the episode, get it all watched and ready, get some screenshots so we can talk about it. Because, like I said, I'm excited to see. Oh, and then we'll have Yellowjackets. I'm thinking of doing on Saturday. I don't know if I'll get both ready to go for tomorrow night, but definitely try to do one tomorrow and then one Saturday. Because lots of good things and mysteries and rabbit holes and crazy things to check out and kind of dive in with you guys.
Yes. I'm so ready for Yellowjackets.
I know. I feel like forever when I finally actually checked out the first 2 seasons, and I was like, God, now it's finally here. It got snuck up on us, Dana. I was
It
like,
did.
shit.
I completely. We were so like in Severance mode that I completely forgot. Because for some reason I don't know why we were thinking March, and then I looked it up. And I was like, oh shit, no, Valentine's Day.
Oh, Robert's jumping on it. He's getting into the show of Severance. Dana says, just started watching the
Yay.
show and here a few observations. Why is quarterly objectives most important in video? The books are different and keyboard is different with symbols. A lot of little, okay, so they're quarterly objectives. We have found out that one of them is, okay, so they're working on, I got to bring up some old screenshots. Let me find these real quick. So they're working on particularly for MDR, right? MDR seems to be special, and it's, well, I guess all departments are special, but they're really seeming to make this one like extra special. And we got a few theories on why that could be. Let's see. Do I have those on here? Oh man. Let me see. Oh, don't tell me it was episode 3 because I don't have episode 3 on here. Because it's on my flash drive because I had it on the other computer and we had to take the computer back. But they where is that? That's not what I'm looking for. But essentially they're working on, actually we'll do it. They have it here. That's right. I have a screenshot of it. Let's see. All right. So when they're working on their computers and such, sort of they have to sort data, and it's all these different numbers, and they have these 5 file folders. And we have learned that there are 5 like brain waves that the scientist lady who does the Sever program, like the main person I guess came up with it or worked on it. She talks about when she's trying to reintegrate Mark, the main guy that we kind of go through and watch. He's severed and she's now reintegrating, so we get to learn some things about that. I'm thinking that these are the 5 different brain waves that she talked about, and they're sorting the data of people's possibly severed minds. And so the quarterly report, right now we know the main one that is really important is the one that Mark's working on. That was Cold Harbor. It seemed like he's been working on that for a while. And so there's something to do with whatever the data is that they are sorting. It seems to be very important that they complete that objective. And that's their particularly quarterly objective. I don't know what the rest of the departments, they don't really focus on what their quarterly objectives are. We kind of get a little bits of what their departments do, but not too much. But they're very much so want to make sure that they get that done. That's very important to them. They get a nice, someone gets to be picked for a nice little waffle party at the end. They also get like another little bitty party for them just for hitting their quarterly objectives and stuff. So they get their little incentives, which are kind of shitty, but you know, if you're into the waffle party, hey, it's a hell of an incentive.
Sure is.
I mean, it comes with it's like dinner and a show.
Not my kind of show.
Gaming chair? Yeah, it ain't my kind of show. Well, I'm glad you get your new gaming chair. That's awesome, Miss Courtney. Yes, got to get back in the games. But we'll have to wait and see where they're going to take all this. Again, here was our woe. We got to see her a bit. Scaring the hell out of Irving in his dreams. Again, Irving in his dreams, right? I mean, what the hell's going on with that?
Yep.
The books at the bottom, which in that clip, maybe I might have just did I miss that? Did we clarify that for me Robert. Sorry, I'm like, wait, I don't remember the books in the clip. Do it. Yeah, we'll get back with you in the Discord too if I don't understand. I will figure it out. We're still talking about Severance, right? God damn it! See, this is what happens when we talk about too many different shows.
Right? Definitely.
This last book at the bottom is different. It has words that run vertically. Maybe just a clue because it's different on purpose. Yeah, it could be. I mean, honestly, with this show, it's again just like the rest of the sort of mystery boxes. There's a lot of little details. Are you talking about these little boxes? Little books? I don't know, but clarify that for me because I know there's some books. You know, they got the what you call it books. They're Did I miss that? I'm going back and rewatch. What the hell? Ooh, I will replay it if that's what you're talking about. You know, we'll replay that crazy shit again. You know, I can't. You know me, Dana. Like it's going to bother me. I'm like, what in the hell?
Yep.
God damn it. I gotta know.
You're gonna look until you find it.
I know.
Lump.
What's that? Yeah, that's the following. God damn it! Where's these books? I need to find the books. I'm trying to stop everywhere, making sure I don't fucking. No, I don't see any books. At the 33-second mark, the books are different in the video. All right. 33. I missed the book somewhere. Not 2. All right, it was right up in here.
Are most fulfilled.
All right, yeah, these books. Damn. All right, let's see. So he said they're on further. The last. See, when we go back to this comment. All right, so he said the last book at the bottom is different. Has vertically. It's definitely bigger. And these were their in the work office, right? These are like their protocols, procedures, and stuff like that.
Yes. Yep.
Hang on, we'll go back. Was it different? Wait, which part is going different? Oh, thank you, hun, for letting me come hang out today. It was a blast. I'm sure to hang out again in the future. Let's see. Some to the bottom. It's different. It's different. It has words that run vertically. I didn't really see them though. I mean, I see what you're saying. I'm just trying to find the right. Those are going that way. Those are going that way and that way. Yeah, this is compliance. It's compliance. It's their procedures and such. But I didn't see the difference. I'm gonna have to really focus in on that later. Because there's another better shot of these, I think, in like season 1 when Mark's like cleaning up the office and stuff like that. So I can definitely check. I'll have to go. I'll get back in season 1 and see. Because it might be something there. You never know. Because they got it's 1, 2, 3. I don't know what the big appliance book. I can't remember what its difference was between the other 3. And I can't quite read the words on them, other than, of course, where it said compliance.
Yep. I can't either.
David's like, don't even ask. Like, damn it. Oh, it was a creepy little video, though.
It was. I can't wait to see the other ones.
I know. I was say, I don't know. I gotta go look to see if they have it under a playlist. That way it's easier to kind of go through and get them. Let's see what else we got. But yes, we got to wait just a little, depending on if you're selling the high seas or not, you can go ahead and watch it or wait until in about an hour. Or actually, is it time now? It's midnight your time, right?
Yeah, it's midnight.
So it could be out now on the app. It's possible. But we'll just have to wait a few more minutes and see, Data, because we might be getting ready to wrap it up and see if we can't go get the episode and check it out, as well as Yellowjackets even, right? Like they both should be pretty much premiering within like now and the next hours or so, depending on how they drop them on.
I don't have Apple, but I can check Paramount for Yellowjackets. That I can do. Let's see.
YouTube is Courtney. Have a good night. I hope you have fun with your new gaming chair. Get you some good gaming streams and stuff in there. Have a good night, hun. Let's see what else we got while Dana's looking that up. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We'll get to see if Mark's little severed mind is now reintegrating, if he'll have any more flashes of sort of the two minds melding back together, so to speak. That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, because he still has to deal with that on top of the fact that he may be a new daddy.
It is not up yet, because it is still locked. It has a little lock thingy, so I don't know what that means.
Oh no, they can't not let us have it. How dare they? They teased us, Dana. I'm just kidding.
They did, so I don't know.
But it was like that with Evil, though. We didn't always get it right at midnight. It would be a little bit after, so it was one of the things we were just sitting there waiting.
Pretty much. So no, it is not up yet. Even though it says new season now streaming, but it's not up yet, bastards.
Are you that, or it's locked for some reason? We don't know, but it should just, it's okay. We'll get it.
Pretty much. But I don't know about the Severance, because I do not have Apple TV.
Well, Robert, to be fair, we haven't gone through that yet, but when this guy here is this scene here, he's having a dream, and he's still kind of in the woods, and he comes up to, basically it's like their workstation, and when he's looking at the numbers this time, they do change and get a little wompy, and they turn into, you start getting letters with the numbers, and a lot of people think it's kind of spells out the name of basically the company name of the owner. It's like their last name, Egan. So they do. This is the first time we've seen the numbers change into letters, but it gets all kind of wild and crazy and start pulsating like an eyeball looking at you with some numbers and letters. And then this chick scares the hell out of you. And he wakes up. So it's possible that there is some sort of code. And again, they try to keep them from even knowing what it is. They just call it mysterious word. So we're not sure yet. It could be. We know if you're on the numbers, Robert, then we know you'll figure it out. Can't wait to see what you come up with, to be fair, because there's some little crazy details that they put in the show. But we don't know what it all means yet. We don't know what the goats mean really either. I mean, there's what you would think it means, just being that goats are kind of evil and stuff, or they're represented for like the devil and things. But other than that, we never know. They got a couple of different tempers that have to do with some things. I guess it's another way to control people, I'm assuming, but who knows if there's any other deeper meaning to it. But
guess we're gonna find out.
I know. I can't wait, guys. But yeah, that's probably going to about do it for us tonight. Again, just doing a little pop-up hangout stream, getting ready for the new episode. We figured we'd hang out with you guys while we waited. And I'm going to get ready to get my popcorn set up and get ready to see if these episodes are going to pop up any minute, hopefully.
Well, Yellowjackets is on my other app, so.
That's true.
But
I'm ready to watch it. It'll be
I am
a long night. It's gonna be a long. Matter of fact, Dana, you may just hop in the Discord after, just for you guys. If you want to come hang out with us, we will be in the Discord. I'll put the link. Let me get that. And let's see, invite. I don't want it to ever expire. Copy and we get back over here and paste.
Yes, Robert, the new episode for Severance is already out from what I've seen people already talking about it. So I know that Severance, I think, is most likely out already, but Yellowjackets has not dropped on the Paramount app yet. So that is not out yet.
And there is a link for the Discord. So me and April go ahead. I don't know. We will attempt to. I don't know if we'll be able to share it, but we'll definitely be watching and hanging out over there after we end. If somebody does have access to where they can share it, feel free to come hang out with us and share it. Me and Dana usually don't have very good luck with the Discord and trying to share.
Nope.
I was hoping with a new computer date I'd be able to test that out, but dang it. We have to wait a few more
I
weeks.
have failed many, many times.
I have to on mine. It's the joys of technology.
Discord does not like me. It does not like me.
They don't like me either sometimes.
Nope.
But I can't wait to dive into these and see what they're gonna give us. And of course, oh man, it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. It is for you anyways. I'm still about 45 minutes or so away.
Yes. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yay. It's so much love.
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day.
I know. What's the Valentine's Day song? Yes, I can. Just a second. Would you like that one? And I can, Robert, if you want these, any in particular, I can send them to you in Discord. I've been slacking. I haven't been putting them back up in Discord. I was doing good there up until the new year. I'm so far behind on posting stuff up. So I'm going to try to hopefully get some of these images loaded into Discord at some point. Oh, there's so many, Dana.
I know. So many.
I'm just leaving it up for Robert for a minute. I'm pretty sure this is the one. Again, if you want this one, like I can send it to you as soon as we end. I'll send it in Discord in your DMs. Because this one's weird. Because he's having like a weird. This guy here, Irving, you'll see he has weird dreams about the company and stuff going on.
So I don't know. What are we going to try to watch first? Yellowjackets?
I don't know. That
Severance?
is a good question. I don't know. Why do I want Yellowjackets first?
I was just thinking that myself.
I don't know why. Maybe because it's been so long and I'm just really wanted to watch it. So let's see. Robert says
the same way.
All right. Yes, I will post them in the Discord for you. And do you see how the number 3 is repeating like a cross? Ooh. And the number 3 definitely repeated a lot in this little sequence. Could be something there. You never know. You never know.
Never know.
No, I don't know. I'm not going to knock it. I have no idea where. I mean, I really don't know completely where they're going, other than the sci-fi element of how fucked up it is that they're willing to go with that severed program.
Yeah.
But as far as some of these other things, I don't know. It's curious though. Very, very curious.
Yes, I can't wait though.
I know. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap it up for tonight. And again, we will try to be back here tomorrow night and again Saturday night to hang out with you all and talk about some of these awesome shows and see where they take us. But until then, hope you all have an awesome night. We're going to be up in the Discord hanging out for a little bit. If you want to come hang with us, you are more than welcome. And yeah,
yes.
I hope you have a good one. That's it. That's it, folks. Yes. That's the show for tonight.
Happy early Valentine's Day.
Woo! I'm going to get some candy. Right? Like that's.
You just got here, Texas mofo. Well, what happened?
Oh, no. But where were you? We were here this whole time.
I know.
Oh, but we're going to go hang out in the Discord and watch some TV shows.
Yes.
We'll be there if you want to come hang out. I put the link, and look, there's the link to the Discord. You come hang out. You'll rewind? Okay.
We appreciate it.
Yes, and thank you for stopping by. Again, if y'all want to come hang out, that's where we'll be at.
We love all our Texans.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few of you guys.
There's a few.
Out of all of the giveaways that we did, I had like 6 or 7 of them go to Texas.
Oh, nice.
A big group of them were from Texas.
Oh, there you go. How about that, Dana? We got some Texas folks.
We sure do.
But yeah, guys, thank you all again for hanging with us, and we will catch you all on the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Paint me a scene, city in color, the way that you see, the way you see it. Don't you wish that I could give you, I could give you everything. 1, 2, 3, and my heart is racing.